Hello and welcome to another Impulsive Compulsion video here on Question the Truth with me, Sliss Clinkface. Today we're going to talk about altruism, which I had a little funny with all true as me. It's kind of, isn't that kind of like egoistic, kind of, in one way? So, in the breadth of the earlier, why did it stay at 11 for like 4 seconds? Strange. Well, anyway, let's go to the next caption here, and we're going to talk about altruism. All true is me, or altruism as it should be, is not about me. Well, it kind of is about the me, not me per se. But if we take in this wonderful website over here, that is Merriam-Webster's, I use that from time to time for this simple simplicity. Fuck English, sorry. Anyway, it states here that the definition of altruism is unselfish regard for or devotion to the welfare of others. Yeah, so while I am a really egocentric person, I also create things that is kind of selfish. Everything that we create is out of selfishness to begin with. It's our need that creates it, or our thought of a potential need that creates it. And in return, we put this thought into action over a broader spectrum, meaning everyone else, which becomes altruism, because we want to create something or do something that helps others have a better life, or have a better situation, or that just helps them in one way or another. This, what I am doing now, is kind of like altruism. It's egocentric, but it's at the same time my way of trying to be altruistic. Staying true to myself, which is actually giving to everyone else with selflessness. Yes. And I want to give others a new way of thinking. That's why I am devoted to my altruism, or way of altruism. I want to help other people understand more about themselves. I want people to have roof over their heads. I want to have a clean world and everything of that. So I have lots of future projects that they're so big and so many that it kind of strangles me in one way. This is one of my biggest problems. When I say I want to learn Spanish, I also want to learn Russian and German again. I want to relearn my German. I want to learn French. I want to learn Icelandic. And it keeps on. It's like 10 different languages or something like that I want to learn. I think, I don't know, I can't remember. Let's see, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, German, French, Italian, Icelandic. I want to better my English. I want to better my Swedish, even if it's native. Swedish is my native language, and English has become like a second language. My other native language. I'm as good as I am bad at both of them. So, and I also want to learn Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. But when I say I want to do something, I don't take one at a time. I'm here to learn language, not a language. I'm here to learn all. So I usually start learning all the languages that I want to learn at the same time, and you know, when you're putting in too much, I don't have it right now. I'm gonna show you a picture of it, since but I can't show you a picture of it since there's something frickin' wrong with Google Chrome when it comes to using DuckDuckGo, because it can't show pictures. Let's see here. Come on, you can do it. There, good. Okay, so we have this. I can't remember what it's called in English because I'm super good at languages, you know. But you have all the languages going put in. Let's just take this one. And I put all the languages in here, and I try to learn everything at the same time. And this is one of my greatest problems. I want to do more than I am capable of. And that's something that I am currently having an internal fight kind of about, or how I should put it. Like, I have my internal struggle between my egocentric self and my true self, because I do not want to be egocentric, but whatever I do, I still turn out being egocentric. My mind has always already connected everything that I think about everything around me and everything within me, because altruism and egoism is the same thing, and I'm trying to cope with that mechanism, and because I try to understand two different worlds and I'm trying to connect them, and I have a big problem connecting them because it's so so strange for me in one way. So, but I have a lot of projects going on right now, and I kind of started them all at the same time. Yes, because that's me. So I kind of burnt myself out, and now I'm making videos again because I'm on my way up the ladder again, because I tend to fall down the ladder every time I am about to reach my top. Every time. And it has to do with my egoism and altruism. I do not want to. I want followers, but I don't want followers. Can you understand the difference in those two? want people that takes in my information, but I do not want people that follow me. I do not want others to put me on a pedestal because they themselves haven't reached that spot yet. It's what we do with other people. Oh, they are, they've reached their dreams, their purpose, blah 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 blah. Like, and you see them as better than yourself because they are or have reached their goals. And that's not true, because often enough when people do struggle with or get to the top, they still don't understand what got them there, or anything. It's because they are connecting with the same energies. That's why they get that's why they get the connection between fans and the creation that they have brought upon the world. Maybe very strange. Anyway, one of my projects is Pick It Up, where I try to indoctrinate folks. Did I just say indoctrinate? Yes, I fucking said indoctrinate. Yeah, and I'm gonna do this by telling people that, first in Swedish. Fuck, I lost myself. Sorry. And here's one more problem. I do not like swearing at all, but I still do it. And I try to mask it as fudge or something else. Oh, I actually had that on myself yesterday. I'm vegan, and this is wool, so it's not vegan. But I made it, and I will probably not need anything in my entire life in that kind of clothing that will warm me. And there's something about that in the Bible, right? Don't trust the wolves in the sheep's clothing, or something like that. I feel like it's talking to me because I'm in sheep's clothing. So don't trust me just because you're listening to me. It's my truth. It's not your truth. Let's see. And we're actually here to question my sanity, right? Because it's the ramblings of a madman. So let's see here. We're gonna go to Facebook. I'm going to Facebook because I'm going into Pick It Up. Because I'm trying to indoctrinate people. This is Pick It Up. It's my Pick It Up Sweden. So this is the Swedish one. I have a global one, but it's only on WhatsApp right now. And Pick It Up is there for people to pick up the crap that others leave on the ground, basically. What I want people to do is get indoctrinated. Have this here nag upon them as often as possible. Den som ej plockar upp det den ser är utav samma mentalitet som den som skräpade ner, även om man aldrig skulle ha för avsikt att göra detsamma. So, let's take this in English. The one who does not pick it up, that's where Pick It Up came from, is I do have a better translation of it on WhatsApp. Sorry, I'm not prepared about this because I don't make my videos prepared. I just make them. Let's see here, and it's Yeah, my phone is it's not working properly. Uh, the one that walks past it and don't pick it up has the same mentality as the one that threw it in the first place, even if you would never intend to ever do the same. And that's exactly what I said in Swedish. So if you indoctrinate yourself with that propaganda or whatever, because it's true. That's the truth of it. And if you get angry, that's because it's true. The thing is that we have, let's see, we have this discussion. Someone hits you, and you hit that person back. We call it what? Oh, self something. I don't fucking care. It's the same thing. You hit, the other one hits. Hitting is violence. Both used violence. Therefore, both are the same. It's no difference in being the first or the second person hitting. That's the same indoctrination that I have with pick it up. Because if you can stand seeing it on the ground, then you're actually mimicking the same behavior as the one that actually threw it. And that is why I want to indoctrinate a new way of thinking. And people don't want to be the bastard that threw that on the ground. So they're gonna be angry every time they hear that or every time they see it, and they will still go past it. And they will go past it for a long time. It took me 6 months to get this into my head and actually stick with it. As soon as I see something, I walk past it, I get angry at myself for not picking it up, I go to the next thing, I see the next thing, I pick it up. That's what the indoctrination is about. To clean up after others. Because I can't stand seeing the world being a big trash can of others. I can't. And I've told the city where I live that they need to put up more trash cans. And other people are like, oh, it's not gonna help, people are still gonna throw it. Yeah. Can you stop painting them black? There is no animal in this world that is drawn to black. None. All animals are drawn to light. All insects are drawn to light. All humans are drawn to light. Meaning, you should have something that has a better color. Like higher color. Use purple, blue, white even. Even if they get brown after a while. Yeah. So, when you have these bright colors, because you need to have the bright colors, people really actually attach their eyes to it, and they start to notice them. I know that there's trash cans everywhere, but I have to look after them. I actually have to use my brain in order to find them, because I've indoctrinated myself that every time I see something I need to pick it up and then I need to throw it somewhere. If they are green, as nature is, then we will indoctrinate ourselves that everything that's green is a trash can, right? Who came up with this fucking stupid idea to have the trash cans green? Like, did that person even think in color perspectives and how we react to associations to colors and how we associate to everything around us? No, probably not. Not at all. I'm not angry at that person for that, because that is my values, that is my knowledge and my understanding. That person who created these green trash cans here in Sweden did not have that knowledge, did not have that view of life, did not have this kind of view at all. So I can't get angry at that person, really. I can be really irritated about it, but I cannot get angry at the person that actually did it, because they didn't have the same information that I have. It's the same with meat eaters. I can't get angry at meat eaters. They don't have the same. It's not about the emotional state they're in. A lot of the meat eaters are or get really emotional about animals getting killed. And now it's a freaking propaganda video. Sorry about that. But I don't get angry at the meat eaters, because I don't get angry at them for being immoral in one sense, because they don't have the same values as me. And this is one of the biggest problems we have in this world. People think that others, well, people are so egocentric that they project their own values upon others and think that I have these values, shouldn't it be obvious that you also have these values, basically. And they get angry, they get emotional, because they themselves don't understand that they are actually egocentric. And when it comes to being altruistic, that's the total opposite. It's actually noticing that you are egoistic or egocentric, and you start to question everything that you do, if it is born out of egocentric thoughts, or if it actually is something that you want to give without getting anything back. I have the pick it up movement or initiative. I also got really angry about the Håll Sverige Rent movement, which is basically keep Sweden clean. They get money from the state to do what exactly? Because I didn't know anything about them. I want to indoctrinate other people to have a new thought pattern. I don't need money for that. I just need their time and them listening. And well, I could need some money for that, so I can push it out on the big media, the old media, like TV, radio, and newspapers, etc. Because there's going to be people that is going to read it, or hear it, or see it, right? That's the only thing I need money for. Other than that, I don't need money when it comes to the movement Pick It Up. Then we have the other things that I want to start up, which is HugNet. HugNet is a way to coping with mental health issues. Because people with mental health issues, they have these mental health issues because they've been neglected in some way, and they've drowned in their own associations and experiences in life. So what I want to do is I want to sell a patch. And there's more to this. I want to sell a patch that I firstly created. I did have a logo. I am going to make a new logo because, yeah, I think I'm going to use the the logo that I'm using for the universal where's that now? Sorry. Oh, I lost the ring. Okay, so this is not real leather. It's copy leather, false leather. But in one of my, I don't know, high frequency states or low frequency or egocentric or whatever, something anyway, in that I created this. It is the natural balance or the universal and natural balance of nature. And it is my own way of interpreting the religions that is all over the world. But I do not want others to... It's difficult for me. I don't want to create something that in 500 years becomes like Islam or Christianity or things like that, or this other strange view where their biggest purpose is what's that called now? What's the religion's name? Hare Krishna, where the highest mindset that you have is one based in egoism, that you are God, basically, and that's not right, because you're not life. You're part of life. You cannot become life until you die. So, and when you die, you become life, thereby immortal. Because life it cannot end in another way than by creating life. So it's eternal. I do have a really strange view of the world. It really, perhaps, my self-esteem isn't that good or great. When it tops me, I can do anything. Yeah, but I try to humble myself, and I don't want to be filled with self-esteem. In one way, I have a strange way to look at self-esteem, because self-esteem somewhere becomes I'm better than you, because I'm not equal to you, I'm equal to you, I'm better than you. That's why I humble myself, because we're equals, all equals. And this is part of the altruistic thought pattern that I have, that we share what we know so that others can take it in. But at the same time, I'm very cloven inside. It's because I don't need to teach you anything. Really. All you really need to do is actually live. Take part in life. Be a part of life. And when you are a part of life, you will get the experiences needed to get where I am. But I also have a whole other kind of childhood than other people might have. I know that many people have had really bad childhoods. When I was little and I got hit, and when it comes to this, you, in my view of the world, or worldview, you do not have any right at all to judge the person that hit me or judge the situation that I were in. Because that situation is in the past, it's not now. You getting angry for something that someone else did, it's not helping you. And I've already forgiven my parents, so I am the only one that has the right to judge them, and they are the only ones that has the right to judge me. When others get self-righteous and creates this big spectrum that we call the law, we kind of help people. Helping isn't always helping, because when others came with their judgment and helped our family, it ended in no one of us ever talking to each other again. Really, we do speak to each other, but we don't. We're not connected at all. We're a group of strangers trying to find a bond and connection to each other, and that's because others wanted to help. So that's my worldview of helping. It's also that I live on welfare, is also others trying to help me to survive. I'm so grateful that they want to help me survive, so that I can live to become something that they have already planned for me. And I don't like that. I don't like when others put a path in front of me and, well, here you have it, just walk on this path, but I want to go there. Nope. I have created this path, and that's the only path you have. Go that way now. And that's what the welfare is. It takes you off of that path and puts you on that path because someone on the end of that path wanted you to become their slave. And I don't see this as a negative thing either, because being someone else's slave is helping others. But the thing here is that the master that you're helping another person reach their goals, their dreams. What do they do for you? You're the one that helps them reach the goal, but they don't help you at all. This is also why my view, my truth, this is why the economics is how it is today, because it's not about greed, really. Greed is just another way to... It's egocentric. I want more. It's less of the I want to give. And there's this karmic thingy where people think that, well, if I give money to charities, they will in their turn help other people. And most of the charities and stuff right now is very corrupted because of egocentrism. people aren't altruistic. People want to be altruistic. That doesn't mean they are. I want to be a nice person. Doesn't mean I am a nice person. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person either. It basically just means that I'm making bad decisions. I'm saying stupid things. I'm telling others my truth, and they can't handle it. That means I'm not compassionate enough. Even, well, it's not about not being compassionate enough either, because if I swallow the compassionate pill or compassion pill, then I just oppress myself in order to become something that I am not. The true self is true to themselves and true to everyone else, is always honest, and if others aren't capable of taking part in that honesty, then they usually blame the one that caused the ruckus. But they can't themselves see that they were the ones causing the ruckus. They only see the one that created the beginning for the ruckus. It's like, there's a word that I want to say, but there's a lot of words that I want to say, but right now there's so much emotions in these words. The words have been given power over the people. They shouldn't be powerful at all. And it's also that this, when it comes to religion, people freaking hate religion. No shit, they hate it, because they can't see the truth of it. It's a life philosophy. It's two sides to a coin. You have religion, you have life philosophy, or basically you have your worldview, your view, the other one's view, and the true view, which is a part of both worlds. But why did I go into religion? Because religion is... Oh, I should make a whole other video about religion. Yeah, I'm gonna write it up here so I can make another video that is coming out shortly. Religion, and that will be after associations then. Yeah, because I will need to do that before I do the other one. Religion, and what did I say now? I said life philosophy. Phi-lo-so-phy. There. I'm sorry that I so basically, being altruistic is really difficult, because the true altruistic person is actually true with themselves, always true with themselves, and they know that they are egocentric, and they try to fight every inch or ounce of their egocentric nature, or they just give in to it. I want to give out a book, but that book it's not done, but in order for me to give out the book, I need to support others, and that costs money. And when I support them, I support their ego. I don't want to support others' egos. And that's why I basically do everything myself, because I want it to be... I don't know why. Maybe it's just me being selfish. But I'm always taking upon me much more work than I actually need. So I actually learn new applications. Today I will have to learn this application. Yes, I had to. The other video crashed in the middle of it, 11 minutes in, and I had to put in 2 videos, or 3, because I forgot to put in the ending. So this is the first time that I am actually putting videos together, and I'm doing that because I didn't want to do a rework of what I already said, because it's really difficult to get into the flow again of something that you say. And I want to be real. I actually do want to be real, and that's why I do not cut pieces from videos at freaking all. I don't cut parts of it out. I don't try to make it seem easy, because making a video can be really easy, and I'm really lazy, and I don't want to hire people to make things for me. I spend a lot of times adding some extra things to it, but I don't cut videos. I don't do that. Where's the genuine genuinity in that? I'm being genuine. Fuck. Cut out the fuck. Where is the genuinity in doing something? When you do something wrong, you express yourself badly, and then you put out another version of it, then you're dividing yourself into another version of yourself, the better version of yourself. But the thing is that, which I also should talk about later on, so I'm gonna make another video about that too. Your best self, because that has to do with egoism and altruism, actually. But have I even given you any hint of what altruism is? Well, you need to see the video about egoism in order to actually understand a bit more about egoism. But I'm so flimsy with the words and stuff like that. It's so much easier if I just could have someone to talk with. It would be so interesting to actually have someone else to talk to while I talk about all these things. Maybe I should do that in the future. Just take in someone, have a video conversation with them. Yes, and give out my worldview to another person. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this ruckus of the mind. My mindscape is very madnessly, good or bad. It's up to you. It's somewhere here. There? Probably? No. It's over there. So, underneath the thank you for watching, it's your choice. I don't care. I'm really thankful and grateful that you actually came to this part of the video. You actually ended. And if you have any questions at all, just post them in the comments. and I will be answering them. If you give me your time, I will give you my time. That's the equilibrium of this world. Thank you.